Melissa, how are you?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm good. So, is it okay if I record this session?
Yes, that would be perfect.
Yeah. And before starting this session, I just want to know you that whatever you say remains between us unless and until it's causing harm to you or any other individual.
Okay,
Is
I
it
understand that.
Yeah. So, what brings you here?
So lately I have been going through a rough patch. I've been feeling very anxious and stressed out because of certain things that are going on in the background in my life.
Oh, so you're feeling anxious and stressed about things that are going in your life. What makes you feel anxious?
It's lately because of certain family issues and the pressures that I've been feeling from my family that has pushed me into this phase where I get kind of panic attacks or anxiety, and then that has moved my focus from the things I love doing, and it has made me unproductive at home or at work.
Okay, so it's your family that's causing problem and anxiety to you, right? Is that
Yes, that's correct.
okay? So what why are you feeling that way? Like what's the problem?
So I'll just come to the point straight. So me and my husband, we have been married for the past 6, 7 years, and lately my in-laws, especially my mother-in-law, has been pressurizing us to start planning a family, have a kid. On the other hand, we are not financially yet ready to have a kid or mentally ready to have a kid. But whenever we go to any family events or any parties, people in the family, they either come discuss with me about having a kid, or they go to my mother-in-law and then they talk to her about, oh, everybody else in the family is having a kid, and why are your uh, son and daughter-in-law not having a kid? And then eventually that pressure comes onto her, and she pressurizes us into having a kid. And whenever we go out, post something on the social media, she'll start putting some comments on my Facebook account, or start sending me personal messages saying, hey, you go out too much, why don't you start planning a kid, why don't you do this, why don't you do that? And that's been putting a lot of pressure on me, giving me panic attacks, anxiety attacks, and that's the reason I keep thinking about this a lot in the background, and it has affected my productivity a lot.
Oh, okay. So your mother-in-law constantly keeps telling you about the family thing, like to have a child, to start a family, right?
Yes.
Was she with you like before marriage and after marriage? Was this behavior of hers same or it's different now?
So earlier, after we got married, for the first 2, 3 years, she was fine that we were not planning to have a kid, and she was fine about that. But lately, because a lot of her friends, their kids, started having kids, and then when she goes out in her close circles, people start discussing about their grandkids or their family is getting bigger. And then she comes home and then she thinks, oh, maybe she's missing that. And so she tries to pressure us into having a kid so that even she evens out with her friends. She can discuss about her family, her grandkids in the future. So that's the reason she's putting that pressure onto us.
Oh, okay. So on the scale of 1 to 10, how will you rate your anxiety? Like, what's your
So lately it has been really through the roof, and I would say it is definitely an 8 or 8.5.
okay? Have you tried visiting any other counseling sessions before, or is this your first time?
No, this is my first time because I was just not able to get through this, and I thought that I would need some help to get out of this. That's the reason I decided to see you today.
Okay. And have you ever tried to find solutions to your problem or any coping mechanisms that you have been trying?
So when I started going through this phase initially, I started working out so that I could move my focus from all of this thoughts and all of this issues to work out, because when I work out, it would help me focus my energy towards working out. It would help, it has definitely helped me physically, but it has also helped me mentally, because I could push out all of my frustration while working out, and It has helped me a lot in this few months that I have started working out after I started getting those panic attacks.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, working out has been my kind of coping mechanism, and it is slightly working. I won't say it has completely helped me get over my issues, but I'm trying to make it work at the moment.
Okay, so you enjoy working out.
Yes, at the moment, yes, and that is somewhere I'm trying to divert my energy and my thoughts so that I don't keep thinking about all the negatives that are going on in the life.
Okay. Anything else that you do to divert your mind or to get energy?
Now that you're asking me that, it actually reminds me that back when I was living with my parents, I would enjoy gardening that I learned from my mom. And gardening would actually give me a lot of peace and calm. And that's the reason, just very recently, maybe a few weeks ago, I got home some small flower plants and some succulents just to divert my attention towards gardening, and it has been helping me a lot because it helps to calm my mind. The small flowers or the succulents, the way they grow, the way I could care for them, it is helping me cope with the stress. And then the greenery, the way you water the plants, or the way I set up some time aside to look after the plants, it has actually helped me go through this difficult time and work around this difficult phase of mine. So, yes, gardening has been something that I could work on it in the coming time to see how it works for me.
Oh, okay, that's really nice. So you love gardening and you do gardening and spend time in around flowers. That motivates you, right?
Yes.
So that's the thing that you do at home.
Yes.
But you mentioned earlier that you are facing problem at your workplace. Uh, is there anything that you can do at workplace that keeps you motivated to work?
So currently, when I'm at work, actually, I take a couple of breaks, go out with my colleagues, talk with them, chit chat with them. But that's all about that I do at work just to kill some time. And whenever I feel unproductive, I just walk out, take a break, and that's what I have been doing lately. But nothing else I could remember that I do at work that would help me get better.
So what about so you mentioned that you love gardening. What about you surround your workplace by small plants or like you just divert your mind for a few minutes which gives you peace and you can focus on your work? How do you think about that?
Oh, that should be a great idea. Maybe I buy some small succulents and a small flower, like, a potted plant, and keep it at work so that whenever I feel some sort of anxiety or panic, I would just spend some time with them or water the plant so that it helps me set my tone back and help me focus again on my work. And then I definitely give this a shot, and then maybe when we meet next time in a few weeks time, I could definitely give you feedback on this.
Please, let's try this, and then if it's possible for you to jot down your journal, like jot down your feelings about how do you feel, so that we can discuss it in our next session. Also, let me quickly check when's your next schedule. When is your next appointment scheduled? Oh, it's 5th of May. Are you available at the time?
Yes, definitely. I'll see you on May 5th.
Yeah, looking forward to meet you on 5th May at 5 p.m.
All right. Thank you so much. See you.
Bye.
Bye.